From downtown Wadsworth, it's time for the annual Blue Tip Festival Parade, and the coverage here on WCTV is marking the 30th anniversary of said festival. Hi again, everybody. This is John Bernard, along with Director for the Center of Older Adults, Joanne Kane, and it's just a delightful and beautiful late afternoon here in downtown Wadsworth.
Yeah, John, you know, I think there's a little magic hanging over this parade.
Right
because
behind.
It's always a beautiful day.
It is. Right behind Wadsworth Finest that you see there now is the Wadsworth VFW Post 1089 Honor Guard. There they go. Clarence Ruck and the VFW Honor Guard are a tradition at the Wadsworth Blue Tip Parade. They've led the parade for as long as anyone can remember. Their appearance always signifies the beginning of another great Blue Tip Parade, and what a day it is.
It is, and here comes the Wadsworth High School Band under the leadership of Mr. Steve Hadgis.
Flag Corps leading the way for the Wadsworth High Band, and Director Steve Hadgis, he's a new one this year. Just took over this past school year as band director. Coming up behind the band is the Wadsworth High School varsity, JV, and freshman high school cheerleaders under the direction of Jackie Arve. And now you're looking at the Grand Marshal float for this 30th anniversary of the Blue Tip Festival and Parade. Ralph Lingaker's truck is pulling the Grand Marshals. Matt Kali won a state championship in wrestling for Wadsworth High. He's up there. Bob Jones, Wadsworth graduate, recently signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boo.
Okay, and also we want to make note that on that float are the Ground Zero team from Wadsworth who went to New York during the 9/11 disaster. Captains Tom and Debbie Grace, Bill Simmons, Esther Huff, Charlie Lesher, Phil Stone, and Rick Shaw. And Major Sherry Moore from another community also joined this team.
Disabled American veterans there waving at you, and then following them is Mayor Cesar Carino making his third appearance here at the Blue Tip Parade. And riding with him is his wife, Linda, the First Lady.
And here's VFW Post 1089. They're carrying veterans from this area on the float.
Now back to the Marshals float there. I wish nothing but the best to Bob Jones, but sorry, Bob, but I'm not going to be able to root for you playing for that team.
Okay, John, here's the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce float. This is sponsored by Huntington National Bank, and this year's float features the 2002 Rosie Award winners, who are from the Premier Center. Business of the year was Wadsworth Ford Sales. Business leader was Alan Nichols, our library director. The Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce is your networking headquarters of Wadsworth.
A little antique golf cart there. That thing's kind of cool.
Adorable.
But one more note, Joanne, on the Steelers. I guess what I should have said is I can root for Bob Jones and wish him to play well, but I wish the team that he is on to lose. That says it a little better.
Okay, that covers it. And
All right.
but here are Gary Williams has again brought to the parade 7 of his personal Studebakers. The cars are a 1942 Studebaker Commander Skyway, a 53 Commander Street Rod, a 63 Daytona Super Lark, a 64 Avanti, an 87 Avanti convertible, a 55 Champion, and a 1960 Studebaker Lark. 7 Studebakers, and I will say that I love Studebakers. I owned one. I owned a 1953 Commander, and it was a great car. I'd sure love to have it today.
Now the festival going down at Memorial Park, of course, is this evening, but if you're watching this, it's already after this evening. There will be a matinee Wednesday 1 to 4, and also on Saturday, $8 is the cost for a unlimited ride stamp. And at 1 p.m. tomorrow, a first assembly will be putting on a puppet show along with clowns blowing up balloons. Wednesday, the Wood Brothers will be playing down at the festival from 7 to 10 p.m. Thursday, Stone Circle, classic rock and roll, 7 to 10 p.m. And Rock 107 FM will be down there before Stone Circle, a local rock band, takes the stage. Friday is the Community Challenge at Artwright Stadium. That's at 7 p.m. Saturday, there's a home run derby starting at noon at the Memorial Park softball field. 2 o'clock, the band Black Forest, a local group playing jazz and blues music. There'll be clowns, and then at 7 p.m. is Jam Night, brought to you by Bargain Basement. So you can bring your own instruments and jam along with many local musicians that may show up. Also, check out all the good food, the rides, and the merchant's tent.
Oh, it's sure to be a great festival.
And as always, we have holdups here.
Yes, well,
in the
this
Blue
is
Tip Parade.
They're
lighting the match, yes.
Yeah. But this gives everybody a chance to look at all these great automobiles.
And real quick, our airing times for this parade on WCTV. If you're watching this, it's one of the times, but 9 p.m. tomorrow, that's Wednesday the 19th on Channel 16. Then Thursday the 20th, 9 a.m. on Channel 17 and 8 p.m. on Channel 16. The reason it jumps around channels is we have so many programs to air up there that we just fit it in wherever we can. But it will be airing also next Wednesday and Thursday, which would be the 26th and 27th, Wednesday at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. and Thursday at 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. A little more on that home run derby taking place down at Memorial Park softball field. It's a single elimination tournament, 3 sluggers per team. That's June 22nd, starting at noon. It's $60 per team, and then there's prize monies for the winning teams. And the rules will be given to the teams in the home run derby. And entries will be accepted on Saturday if it is not yet full. And now we're starting to move along a bit.
Well, things are moving. So I guess the match has been lit and parade is moving on. Looks like we have Mary Poppins coming up here with a spoonful of sugar.
That's the Alter Care float.
She's representing Alter Care of Wadsworth, Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing Care. This is an award-winning facility where a spoonful of sugar really does help the medicine go down. The sugar is the caring professional staff and home life environment where residents have opportunities to meet new people and share their life experiences with many groups of individuals who have come to be an important part of their family care. I'm sure all these children will enjoy the sugar that's being distributed here. Oh. We really have a good crowd here tonight, John.
Was looking at the square, the little gazebo lawn over here that's to our right. It's packed deep all the way inside, and you look up and down the street, there's not an open space. Okay, there's the Realty One float making its way this way. Realty One's our community-based full-service real estate company. It has outstanding marketing and is a superior relocation company to fill your housing needs. Realty One entertains all Wadsworth senior citizens during and after the parade.
And that is a very popular event, and they've been doing that for a number of years. People really appreciate it. Well, here we come with the Miss Wadsworth pageant float, and preceding them are the convertibles carrying the 2001 title holders. Miss Wadsworth 2001, Brooke Hawkins, who is a student at Wayne College and daughter of Paul and Judy Hawkins. And following her is Miss Teen Wadsworth 2001, Blair Dobbins, daughter of James and Patricia Johnson. Miss Wadsworth 2001, Stephanie Baxey, an 8th grader at Wadsworth Middle School.
These are all out of order.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, that's all right.
But let's see, Miss Stephanie Baxey, I think we mentioned
Junior Miss,
her.
yeah.
And let's see, we didn't mention Nicole Pateo. She's already passed by.
That's Blair Dobbins you're looking at. And there's Brooke Hawkins, last year's winner.
Okay, and now here comes the float with all the young ladies who will be participating in the Miss Wadsworth pageant Sunday, June 24th at the newly renovated O.J. Work Auditorium. These are the 2002 contestants.
Edward Bird Jr. has brought to the parade 2 of his antique cars. There's a 31 Chevrolet 4-door sedan, and right behind that one is a 1931 Model A Ford 2-door sedan.
And preceding him, John, we want to mention
Garland
that we
Moses.
saw Garland Moses with his 1940 Chrysler Royal All-Star.
So it was the 40 Chrysler, the 31 Chevy 4-door sedan, and the 31 Model A.
Right. I love the antique cars myself. And here we have the folks from Magnolia Care and Rehabilitation Center. They're riding in Lolly the Trolley. Um, the Magnolia is located at 365 Johnson Road and has been in Wadsworth since 1979. Uh, they have a 109-bed facility providing quality care, state-of-the-art treatment therapies, and an outstanding team with decades of experience. And anyone who would like to take a tour of Magnolia is welcome at any time.
American Legion there with a cyclist leading the way. Back again this year is the Wadsworth American Legion Auxiliary with their president and the junior auxiliary members. There they are.
And coming up here, John, we have the Medina County Detachment number 569 Marine Corps League. Sergeant at Arms John Day continues their proud heritage as U.S. Marines with the Iwo Jima float.
There's the 1944 Dodge weapon carrier, and they're reenacting the raising of the flag at Iwo Jima.
Right.
And there's the American Red Cross Disaster Services Mobile. The Wadsworth chapter of the American Red Cross has been in town since July of 1917. Supported by over 300 volunteers, the Red Cross provides services in our community every day of the year, teaching first aid and CPR, collecting blood, aiding separated military families, and providing assistance to families devastated by disasters such as house fires. And that's just a few of the many services they offer locally.
And here we are with Breakpoint. Breakpoint is an after-school club for 5th through 8th graders here in Wadsworth. They provide computers, homework help, indoor and outdoor recreation, field trips, and community service projects. You can register now for the next school year.
There's Judge McIlvain of the Wadsworth Municipal Court. That's not him driving, that's his brother. And there's the judge, Steve. And he's joined by members of the court staff and friends. Now there's the First Christian Church Vacation Bible School. Children of First Christian Church are looking forward to taking the plunge and learning to meet life's challenges by depending on God and His wisdom as we kick off their exciting Vacation Bible School program beginning the week of June 24th. During the Sun Canyon River Adventure, the explorers will learn survival skills based on the book of Proverbs. Today we celebrate the beginning of our Fund in the Sun.
Okay, and following them, Trinity United Church of Christ shares the love of Jesus through their many missions. Free community breakfast, trip to Africa, Habitat for Humanity, disaster response Bible school in inner city Akron, Meals on Wheels, We Too's Trinity concert series, and more. The pastors are Reverend Jonathan Knight and Reverend Jackie McMillan, and the director of Children's Ministries is Melissa Smith.
Now you're looking at the Girl Scout Brownie Troops. Brownie Troop number 193 is being led by Teresa Roman. Daisy Troop number 1056 from Franklin Elementary School with their leader Kelly Yantz.
And this float features uniforms through the years.
This is Troop 505, a first-year Brownie troop of second and third graders from Franklin Elementary School in Wadsworth with leader Tina Jett. That's the 1056 troop from Franklin with Kelly Yance. Wadsworth Recreation Department, and looky there, WCTV's cart, driven by Andy Blueball of the Ultimate Game Paintball. And Roger Polk is also somewhere in the midst. Alex Polk, Roger's son, is there throwing out candy in the passenger seat. Andy Blueball driving. Roger Polk, as always, carousing around, bothering people. And then we have a cameraman. It might be Brian the Bread Man.
Here we're missing the Kinder Care Learning Center. They are located at 135 Smoke Rise Drive. They have received accreditation from the National Association for the Education of the Young Child. Kinder Care offers care for children 6 weeks to 12 years of age, open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And the big rig you're looking at there is from Hospice of Wadsworth Rittman. And they have changed their name to Hospice of Wadsworth Rittman. They were formerly Tri-County Hospice. They are your community hospice. They are a dedicated team of physicians, nurses, social workers, home health aides, bereavement staff, and volunteers. And they exist to enhance the quality of life for terminally ill patients and their families while allowing them dignity and independence through their personal and professional services. They offer educational opportunities and bereavement services free of charge, and they thank the community for its continuous support and for allowing them to be your community hospice.
And here we have the Blitz Youth Ministry float. The Blitz Youth Ministries from First Assembly of God, and the youth pastors Jeremy and Julie Gorky. Their float theme is Battle Under the Boards, promoting the 3-on-3 basketball tournament on Saturday, June 22nd at 10 a.m.
Pastor Jeremy, of course, produces a show on WCTV, Blitz Youth. The Medina County Indian Tribe.
Indian Guides,
sorry. I always have the Cleveland Indians tribe on my mind. But the Indian Guides is a YMCA program featuring fathers and sons called guides and fathers and daughters called princesses. It's open to all fathers and their children ages 5 to 12 years of age from Wadsworth, Medina, and Brunswick. There's Wadsworth Youth Wrestling. They had another outstanding season. They finished 5th in the Ohio Youth State Tournament, which had 116 state qualifiers. Kagan Squire, Eric Jones, Clay Wenger, Logan Ramsey, Loudon Gordon, Justin Young, Bart Randolph, and Stephen Couch. State placers Nick Delisandro, 3rd, Justin Mars, 3rd, Mark Snodgrass, 4th, Dan 4th, Zach Murray, 6th, and state champ Brad Squire. And we pardon if we messed up any of those names, but we just kind of get this script right before the parade starts and we wing it. Now we're talking football teams, the Browns.
Here comes.
None of the Steelers stuff around here.
Okay. Here are the, this is Youth Wadsworth Youth Football, and you can see these Browns are raring to go. Wadsworth Youth Football has a rich and long tradition in Wadsworth. Over 400 children are involved either as football players, cheerleaders, or spirit squatters. 2001 was a very successful year for the program. The Browns, JV, and varsity squads and the Redskins JV team all made the playoffs. The JV Redskins were the league runner-ups.
But again, we try to get all the names in that we can. We try to get all the faces on television, but just bear with us and understand we can only cover so much, and what goes by, we get what we can. You know, we have these dead periods where we have nothing to say. Then we'll have 4 or 5 things go by real fast, and we miss some of it, so.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep up with the pace of the parade.
There's the Wadsworth Redskins, part of the Wadsworth Youth Football Association. And then behind them is the Wadsworth girls U11 soccer team, coached by Mark Anderson and Joe Snoke. They're undefeated this season and allowed only 1 goal to be scored against them. All girls are also on academic honor rolls.
That's really fantastic. Go, girls. Now we're looking at the Hurricanes and the Cheetahs.
And their Wadsworth Amateur Soccer Association D League and DD League. The Hurricanes are in the D League and the Cheetahs are in the Double D. And approaching us now, the Bobcats D soccer team, 5- and 6-year-old youth soccer team. And the theme of their float is Cool Cats. And they nearly had an undefeated season. Players are Kyle Anderson, Janny Bailey, Robbie Bosley, Joshua Kraus, Joshua Eckers, Madison Gilger, Taylor Kellis, Brianna Clendaniel, Kara Powell, Corey Ramirez, coached by John Powell and Kevin Kraus. Sorry again if I messed up any of those names. And there, following them is the United Twirlers. They represent Western Stark County, with the girls attending Fairless and Tuslaw schools. This is their 6th year, and they have won numerous 1st and 2nd place awards. The season starts in May and ends in September, adding Massillon and Dalton Christmas parades in November and December. Practices are held at Tuslaw High School, and their goal is to have fun.
John, while there's a little lull here in the parade, I want to go back and mention that we really didn't have a chance to say too much about the Wadsworth Recreation Department and Steiner Youth Center when they passed by, but they have a summer playground program that provides kids with fun activities at Valley View Park from 9 a.m. through noon, and at New Franklin School from 1 to 4:30 every Monday through Friday through August 9th. The kids want to remind all of their fellow Wadsworth kids about the Hershey Fun Track Meet, June 22nd, Wadsworth High School.
I'm glad you went back to that, because that was one of those ones that kind of winged by us. And
yes, exactly. And now we have the Grizzly Club Preschool. It's conveniently located right here in downtown Wadsworth at Trinity United Church of Christ. And the kids learn through play and educational activities. The class offerings include 3-year, 4 to 5-year, and pre-kindergarten for both morning and afternoon programs.
my 3-year-old will be heading there this fall.
Oh.
Here's Boy Scouts of America, Troop 3402.
Sponsored by United Methodist Church.
Right, they're led by Cubmaster John Madigan, Den Leader Mark Gruzka, Secretary Ramona Zimmerman, board members Don I-L-E-S, Don and Emily Isles, I would guess you pronounce that. And
more Cub Scouts.
well, it says Boy Scouts 402 and Cub Scouts 3402. Now we're looking at Trading Post newspapers celebrating their 27th anniversary this year, known for its free home delivery to over 40,000 families in the area. And those famous Trading Post classifieds, this hometown paper is the one people read to buy. As candy flies our way.
Flying all over.
Well, I'm comfy now. I take my butt down.
Okay, and here we have the River Styx Market. This is the place to stop for all of your NASCAR needs, and it's also an excellent place to get a nice, refreshing ice cream cone.
Yes, it is.
And if people haven't been up there for ice cream, they're missing a really neat treat.
There's SpongeBob SquarePants and Arthur in the passenger seat of that
Well,
River
John,
Styx Market car.
you can tell you're the father of
Yes.
young children. As the grandmother of young children, I do know about SpongeBob and
I think
some
everybody
of those.
does.
And that's fun. Okay, coming right up here are the Fantastics 4-H Club. That's a group of dedicated young people, and in addition to being interested in personal growth, they're also civic-minded. They participate in fundraisers, donating 100% of profits after expenses. There are a lot of future community leaders in that group.
Blockbuster Video and its crew. Upgrade your membership today to the Blockbuster Rewards card for only $9.99, and then you have 3 ways to earn free rentals.
Sounds pretty good. And coming up behind Blockbuster
Is an
the
alien.
Galaxy Restaurant with an alien.
That costume is cool.
It is. It's wonderful. For those who don't know, the Galaxy Restaurant and Banquet Center is located at I-76 on Route 94 in Wadsworth, and it is an out-of-this-world experience. Stop by and visit our sports bar, outdoor patio, the cafe market, or enjoy fine dining in the restaurant. Come and explore their space.
Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suite, which is right there
Right
with
next
the
to the
Galaxy,
Galaxy.
is right there. And then the Kovac Realty Float, they're an annual entry into this parade. The theme for their float is Hats Off to America. And riding on the float are members of Girl Scout Cadet Troop 481 from the Wadsworth Middle School, and their leader, Kovac Realtor Connie Cisor, C-I-S-O-R, Joanne. Caesar, thank you. Singing from the front there was 12-year-old Morgan Walk, a 6th grader at AI Root Middle School in Medina. Morgan was featured on Good Morning Cleveland and has sung the national anthem for the Akron Arrows and opened the town meeting with Peter Jennings by singing an original song dedicated to the victims of September 11th. Members of the Kovac Realtors team are passing out fans that say, "Let's roll America."
Okay, coming down the street now, we have Sharon Ray, who is a candidate for Medina County Commissioner.
I also see our sheriff with Sharon.
Yes, Sharon is Republican candidate for commissioner. She is former Wadsworth City Councilman, and currently she's the bailiff at the Wadsworth Municipal Court. She's making her first run for county office.
And Sheriff Neil Hassinger right there by her side. And coming up, the Wadsworth Lions Club. They've been serving the Wadsworth community for the past 77 years. It's Charlie Bose driving one of his antique fire trucks. He's got a whole stable of those suckers.
And it's a good thing. Good thing somebody keeps those and keeps them in good shape, because, you know, I think there are a lot of children here who've never seen an older fire truck like that. This is their chance every year to
Little
do
lull
that.
in the action.
Yeah, I want to go back to Steiner Center because they do have some really neat things coming up this summer. And we talked about that track meet. It's for Wadsworth boys and girls ages 9 to 14. It's going to be held this Saturday, June 22nd at the high school track starting at 9 a.m. And kids can sign up at Steiner Youth Center or pick up a registration form at the playgrounds. And also, the aquatic staff wants to invite you to come to Steiner for Fun in the Sun. The pool is open through September 2nd, and it provides a safe swimming environment for all ages. The outdoor pool hours include Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 7 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, the hours are 12:30 to 6 p.m. Come visit us and you'll have a whale of a good time. And now we have the folks coming up here, I believe, from the Wadsworth Lions Club. Well, first we have Edward Jones Investments here. Oh, here we have Smythe Kramer Company, the largest independently owned real estate company in northeastern Ohio. It was founded in 1903, and they will celebrate 100 years of service next year.
Wadsworth Kiwanis, pulled by Sonnet's Coffee House and Cafe. Kiwanis Club is a worldwide service organization involved in personal leadership and improvement of their communities. They have Key Club International, Circle K, and high school and colleges. The club holds a parenting fair, lobster dinner, Carson and Barnes Circus on July 18th at Route 261 and 76 here in Wadsworth. Bell Ringing Salvation Army, Fish, Camp Manitowoc, Shoes for Needy Children in Wadsworth, Soapbox Derby race car sponsor, and Christmas gifts for needy families.
Okay, we also want to mention that you did mention they were pulled by Sonnet's Coffee House and Cafe, and I think that people know they're located on College Street, right off the square, and you can stop by and drop off your business card to be eligible for free lunches as the business of the week. They specialize in gourmet coffees and teas, and they serve breakfast and lunch daily except Sunday.
They're actually on the corner of, well, I guess it would be Broad and High, wouldn't it?
No.
Because it's Broad from here.
It's actually in the middle of the block on College Street.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of the other coffee house on the corner. Well, we can plug both of them. What the hey?
Cafissimo.
Yes. Sonnet's, you're correct, is right there. I knew that. I'm just, the heat is confusing me. And there's the Rock 107 entry. It's a radio station represented by half of the short guys, whatever that means.
I don't know.
Matt Spatz.
I'm not a 107 listener, so I couldn't tell you. It's Canton's #1 rock station.
Well, they're playing Metallica, so it can't be that bad of a station.
Each to his own. I'm a WKSU listener, John. Here we have Sussman and Associates Certified Public Accountants. This business was founded in 1990 by Vicki Sussman.
That's Vicki right there on your screen.
And it is an accounting firm that serves both business and individual clients in northeastern Ohio.
There's a Wadsworth EMS vehicle followed by the Wadsworth fire trucks. And the Wadsworth Fire Department sponsors many different categories to win trophies for the department. What does that mean?
I don't know, but they're bringing recognition to the city through. I think we're going to see some fire trucks in this section from other communities too. So our Wadsworth fire trucks are bring up the lead, but we'll see a lot of others.
There's one of our WCTV football coverage cameramen, Josh Rowe, there in that ladder truck.
Well,
That's interesting.
I'll tell you, John, I think that these folks are kept busy a good bit of the time, because it seems like I hear sirens
all
the time.
Yes. And this is the 30th anniversary of the Blue Tip Parade and Festival. At least the sheet that we were handed to by a Blue Tip official said 30th anniversary on it, so we'll take their word for it. And you're watching it on the only station in the world you can watch this parade, WCTV. Lafayette Township Fire Department. The chairs here are inching ever so closer to the action, we've noticed.
They are. We can see that. I think the folks at home can see that the area that was clear previously now has people sitting in it.
Clinton Fire.
I think it's really, I always am impressed with the fact that so many surrounding communities participate in this parade.
Yeah, this is probably every year the largest contingent entry, I guess, of one entry. There's always a number of cars, fire cars, and there's our neighbors Norton. But
we've got older trucks and some very new modern trucks, as this one that you're looking at right now.
Again, the airings on WCTV for this parade will be Wednesday the 19th at 9 p.m. Channel 16, Thursday the 20th, 9 a.m. Channel 17 and 8 p.m. Channel 16, and then again on the 26th and 27th. You can check WCTV Channel 15, and whenever there's not a program airing, our schedule runs along with the community announcements as to what shows are on, what days, what time, what channel. Sharon Township Fire. I see the Bath Fire Department, the Copley Fire Department, so pretty much covering all the surrounding communities.
Well, John, we're sitting in what is known as the quiet zone. But
thankfully,
when these all this fire equipment gets down a little bit further on College Street.
Now, you know, when I was a kid here in town, there was never a quiet zone. Those things went off the whole parade. Then I guess finally enough people complained that it was just entirely too loud, and some people, I guess, don't like that, so they designated a zone that the trucks would not blow their sirens, and the people that don't like it could sit in that zone of the route of the parade.
I think it also had something to do with the fact that when we started broadcasting this parade on WCTV, the constant fire sirens really kept people from hearing what we were saying.
Although there's not much to say when these fire trucks go by. You're looking at fire trucks.
Well, we weren't saying too much then, but I don't think the folks at home appreciated all those sirens either. And of course, when we first started doing this, we were not located here in front of the library. We were down on the square, right directly on the square. And
well, the reason it started to be done here at the library is because there was a live television hookup in the library. Now we don't do that anymore. We just tape it and show it back numerous times. But so there's really no designated area we have to tape this parade from. We could do it from anywhere along the route. It's just there's a lot of space here, and
There was when we started out, let's say. It has, it's gotten a little tighter. Actually, our view is a little
blocked.
obstructed here now.
There will be matinees at the festival down at Memorial Park from 1 to 4 p.m. on Wednesday and Saturday, and it'll be $8 for a ride stamp during those matinees. There will be a puppet show and clowns and balloons for the kids.
Nice black lab in that fire truck. I haven't seen a Dalmatian yet.
There will be live entertainment each night. I believe that takes place in the little picnic pavilion there next to the Kaleidoscope Playground. So if you want to hear some live music, you can head down to Memorial Park this week.
It's such a beautiful night. I bet a lot of people will be heading down there as soon as this parade is over. It's a beautiful night to be out at the carnival.
And I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The Wadsworth Public Library bookmobile is slowly making its way this way. That's where we are located, parked right here in front of the library.
Preceding them, we had a truck from Done Right Custom Carpet Cleaning.
Walking with the bookmobile are members from the library's Teen Advisory Board, or TAB. If you're interested in joining this fun group, visit the library to pick up an application. And of course, they are renovating the current library directly behind us, and it looks like it's going to be a good one.
It's going to
be
fabulous.
Little
when
tower
it's
with windows. Review, we'll see if we can't get a shot of the construction going on. There you go. See up top there the tower overlooking downtown with windows surrounding the tower, and then there's windows all over that. And from what Director Nichols has said is they want as much natural light to come into the building as possible, and it looks like they will, because look at all those windows.
Well, I think when this project is finished, people are going to be absolutely delighted with the end product. Our library has always been a shining star in this town, and this will enhance it even further.
And they're going to have a lot of like special areas for everything, like a little audio-visual area, study areas for kids, a little a reading nook for little kids. You know, parents can come in and sit down with the kids and read them a book, and that'll all be upstairs, I think, where the tower is located. And of course, they'll have an area for all the computers. People can go on the internet, and then all the regular staples you'd expect from a public library. But they'll have a lot more space, and everything will be a lot more convenient for everybody. Okay, here's Grace Lutheran Church. Grace Lutheran Church is an example of Gothic architecture. It's located across from City Hall and right next door to where you work, Joanne.
Right.
And that building was built in 1917 Summer worship is at 9:15 on Sunday mornings, along with summer Sunday school, and also worship on Thursday evenings at 7. Grace Lutheran will be having Vacation Bible School July 22nd through the 26th in the evenings. Pastors are Don.
Whoa. Dan
Cameron
Cameron
and Pastor
Cameron.
Ann Painter, a husband and wife team. Sorry, I was looking at the Wadsworth
the
Balloon
Wadsworth
Festival.
Balloons,
About to burn down the cables holding up the traffic lights.
Everybody who loves a hot air balloon will be happy to know that this year's Great Wadsworth Balloon Festival will be held Thursday, September 19th, with a downtown event liftoff behind the Huntington Bank. September 20th and 21st and 22nd, they'll be at the Wadsworth Municipal Airport.
Up to 30 balloons are going to take flight over a 3-day period.
It's getting bigger and better every year.
There's Bank One, a local bank here in Wadsworth. And here comes Digit from Bank One.
Okay, and here we have John Burke, our Medina County Treasurer. He's riding in a Jeep Wrangler convertible. No, he's not. No, he's not. He must
I don't see him anywhere.
He must be walking. I don't see him anywhere either, truthfully. Oh, here's Ambassador Baptist Church. They're entering a float to publicize their Vacation Bible School, August 5th through 9th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. There is no cost for this, and they're also introducing their new Wednesday night kids club featuring Patch the Pirate.
That must be Patch.
I guess so. Here comes, up behind them comes MOPS, Mothers of Preschoolers. That's what it stands for. This is a group designed to encourage mothers with children under school age through fun, fellowship, information, discussions, and creative activities. The group meets 2 times a month at Wadsworth Northside Christian Church, and the coordinator is Tracy Wilkinson. Here we have State Senator Ron Amstutz. He represents the Wadsworth area in the Ohio Senate.
There he is in the maroon shirt, galloping behind the vehicle there. Medina County Fair Queen. Rachel Santelman of Seville is the 2001-2002 Miss Medina County Fair Queen. She'll be a junior at the University of Akron, where she is majoring in marketing. In August, she will be competing in the Ohio Fair's Queen pageant at the Ohio State Fair, representing Medina County.
Here come the folks from Rittman Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. It's a 100-bed facility located at 275 East Sunset Drive. Their specialty is providing rehabilitation to return people to the community.
And the racket you hear there must be the Medina Sheriff's Department. And our notes say the Sheriff's Department with Sheriff Neil Hassinger, but I know that's not possible because he was with Sharon Ray way back ago.
Hey, that was a long time ago. He could double back and turn around and be right in this section right here. I guess I was not aware that the Sheriff's Department had a motorcycle patrol or had this many motorcycles. And I'm sure they come in handy at various times.
Like parades.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure we'll see their mounted patrol later on. But they usually come at the end of the parade, John. Now, I guess nobody told them that this is the quiet zone.
Well, they're the sheriff's department. They can do whatever they want.
Well, now coming up here, we have the Tadmore Center.
A perennial
Akron.
favorite.
Oh, this is what many people look forward to in this parade. And I'm sure that they really need no introduction and no explanation. But I think people are aware that they support the Shriners Hospitals, and the Shriners Hospitals do wonderful service to children who have serious illness, particularly burns. They are very well known for their burn centers, and so we'll just let them pass by here for a minute.
And maybe they'll see the TV cameras here and we'll get a little show on their scooters or bikes here. I don't know.
Well, John, I'm sure when you were a kid, you loved all these motorcycles, didn't you? This is what folks look forward to. Many folks look forward to this part of the parade. And I would venture to say that some of these gentlemen riding these motorcycles have been in many, many blue tip parades. And of course they perform in parades all over Northeast Ohio, probably all over Ohio during the year.
Aren't they the ones, Joanne, that usually bring a calliope?
Yes.
I did not see that.
No, we haven't seen it yet. And this Temple Guards that's passing us right now ordinarily has, those seats are filled.
Full, yeah.
We may still see a calliope. No telling what's up there.
Should have seen the little kids jump right in front of us.
Oh, what fun. Well, these gentlemen weren't going to observe the quiet zone area, but that's okay. They've given us a lot of enjoyment. thing I've noticed is that there's not quite as much candy at this parade. That's probably a good thing because it's keeping the kids back off the street.
Good thing for everybody but dentists.
You're right.
And
while we have a little lull in the parade action here, I do want to remind folks who are 50 and older that the Center for Older Adults is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And for those who are 60 and older, there is a meal served daily at 11:30. The menu is usually published in the Sun Banner, but if anyone wishes to come to eat at the center, they can make arrangements by calling the center at 330-335-1513, or just stop in any day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And we do have a newsletter with a calendar of events available. We have some nice trips planned for the rest of the year, and anyone who's 50 and over can participate in any of these activities. So please stop in at the center anytime. I think I've lost my colleague here. He's decided to go out on the street and play cameraman. And I think he will be bringing us the pictures that are coming up here. And they are, this is Brunswick, I think this is advertising Brunswick Old Fashioned Days. That was the Old Fashioned Days Queen, Jenna Brodkowski, and her court. Brunswick Old Fashioned Days let's see, they have their parade this Sunday at 2 p.m. And this beautiful pink and lavender truck is from Carolyn's Cupboard. While you're in Wadsworth, be sure to stop and browse through Carolyn's Cupboard. Carolyn, Chris, and Sharon will be happy to help you find just that special something you're looking for, whether it's bulk foods, teas, coffee, spices, chocolates, Hershey's ice cream, or your Wadsworth Grizzly paraphernalia. Be sure to put them on their list of stores to visit. Sounds like a fun place to just go spend a little time.
Here's an annual entry in the Blue Tip Festival Parade, the Purple Pride Twirlers.
This is their 6th year.
Under the direction of Margie Blake. This is the first year that they've had a senior baton unit. The juvenile director is Naomi Ash. That's quite a contingent of twirlers there.
It certainly is. I'm surprised. There are lots of young ladies participating in that. Here come the folks from Alberto's Italian Corner. They're locally owned and operated by Steve and Georgia Alberto, and they'd like to thank Wadsworth for 2 great years. Come on down for some great Italian food. They use nothing but the freshest ingredients, and they make their dough and sauces from scratch. They're located at 1316 High Street.
There's a 1969 Olds Cutlass S red 2-door hardtop with all white interior. The Magic Cruiser Car Club member John Cox driving that.
And following that is
a Chevy pickup
truck, but what year? I don't know.
Someone watching is
truck.
screaming at the television
Yes.
set what year truck that is, but
It's a beautiful truck.
Payless Shoe Source. Come into Wadsworth Payless Shoe Source and say hello to manager Kathy Singleton. And they're proud to have served the Wadsworth community for 22 years.
Wow.
And do I feel old.
That's pretty, that's amazing.
Flowers courtesy of Blooming Acres on the Payless cart there.
They're beautiful. Very pretty float. I think we have coming up here Bob Gibbs for state representative. Mr. Gibbs is the Republican candidate for state representative for the 97th district.
See County Commissioner Hambley there also. Just to the right of your screen off camera.
Oh, there's Mr. Gibbs.
And there he is at the street top. More Payless people lagging behind Mr. Gibbs.
Running to catch up.
Medina County Park District coming up with help from their wonderful park volunteers.
And we are very fortunate to have a wonderful county park district. We have some really superior parks in this county. And if people haven't been up to the Environmental Center in Sharon, they should really take the time to go up there, because it's a wonderful, wonderful place, and certainly a great place to take kids in the summertime. See some of the natural wonders that are just within a few miles of Wadsworth. I don't know. We have a little lull again here, John.
That's Judge Kimbler I see in the distance.
Judge Kimbler is the judge of the Medina County Common Pleas Court, and he's been of judicial service for over 16 years to the people of Wadsworth and surrounding communities. And
Steve Bailey with him. He's running for probate juvenile court.
Judge Kimbler, as most people will remember, was the judge of our Wadsworth Municipal Court.
Prior to Judge McElvain, yes.
Right.
There's Kimmel Heating and Air Conditioning. Owner Mike Kimmel driving that white truck there.
Here comes Ideal Graphic Design. Take a look at this race car. As you will notice, the race car is not under its own power. It is being towed by the truck.
Main attraction, a full-service salon. Give them a call for an appointment. There's Bob Gerbrick for B&L Motorcycle Racing. 2 motorcycles with a trailer with a race bike. That's Bob's grandson there on that race cycle.
I think everybody knows that the Gerbricks have been many places on motorcycles. Here we have the folks from Springtime Carpet Cleaners. If you can walk or sit on it, chances are they can clean it. This company is Wadsworth owned and operated.
And as you see again, an empty space. Happens every year.
Yes, for whatever reason, we do not know, because we're sitting down here. We don't know what's holding them up further up Broad Street. But I did see a baton flying in the air, so we know that in a minute we will be seeing the Imperial Cadets Baton Corps. And these folks have been in these parades for many, many years. Imperial Cadets Baton Corps is based in Worcester, but it has members from all over the surrounding communities. Melissa Zarella is the featured twirler, and I think we are just starting to catch a glimpse of her there. Donna Jean Smith is the director. This is a nonprofit all-volunteer group, and they say thank you for having us again this year. And I think in this group we will see that they are all ages. They're not only from all of the communities, but I think there's some very young children who are part of this group. Looks like somebody's little brother got roped into carrying a sign for them.
Coming on to your screen now, TJ Shannon Construction.
now
Let's
we're
see.
going to see clowns.
Beck's
Lots
Tickles.
of clowns. Most of these are graduates of the Ohio Clown School and they're members of Akron Alley Oops Clowns. This is a group of professional and philanthropic clowns, and they visit hospitals, nursing homes, summer camps for various disabled groups, fundraisers, birthday parties, and numerous parades and festivals in the Northeast Ohio.
Blackhawk Dynasty Drum and Baton Corps from Stowe, Ohio, founded in 1981 by Natasha Bartow Preston. The group has performed all throughout the U.S. and Canada. They have won international, national, and state competitions. Assistant Director Cindy Elliott, Associate Director Pebble Sellers. Music directors are Chrissy Roderick, Kimberly Long, and Mike Roman.
And this is other than our own Wadsworth marching band, this is the first real band we've had in the parade. I can remember many years ago, I'm sure you can, John, when there were many, many bands in this parade, but I guess...
I remember when it wasn't one big giant advertisement for all the candidates and businesses in town. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure that's when you were still in elementary school.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was all fun and game stuff, and let's see, I see a hearse coming up. That would be a Jack and Mona Rohr. Jack is driving the 1980 Cadillac hearse. The vehicle was purchased by the rock band Disown to haul their equipment and instruments to shows. Two of the members, Jay and Jesse Rohr, who were brothers, were Wadsworth graduates in 1993 and 1995. The other two members, Mitch Langford and Jerry Lakarowski, are from Barberton.
Well, I guess that's a little happier cargo than the ordinary hearse I would have, but it's pretty classy looking, actually. Here comes Anschutz Furniture. Anschutz Furniture and Custom Moving. They've been serving this area since 1984. It's Wadsworth's family-owned and operated furniture store with a variety of furniture, along with their fully licensed moving services to handle any residential or commercial move, large or small. Move, give us a call. And they say thanks to S&S Lawn Care for the use of their vehicle. Well, I don't know. It looks like that was their vehicle. It had their logo on it.
Yeah.
Colony Lane, some party centers coming up here. And if you want to have a party, book your party with Colony Lanes at the new party center. The number's right there on the side of the truck if you want to give them a call.
Here comes Medina County Auditor Mike Kovac, Wadsworth High graduate and Wadsworth resident. Mike has served as Medina County Auditor since 1993, a recipient of many state and national awards. Mr. Kovac has recently been recognized as Ohio's Outstanding Auditor by the State Auditors Association, a Navy vet, and currently serving as a Naval Lieutenant Commander. Mike is a lifetime member of the Wadsworth Veterans of Foreign Wars Post. The Chaparrals Baton and Drum Corps are in their 28th marching season. They have traveled to Canada, Florida, Bahamas, and throughout Ohio. The feature twirler is Jenny Combs. The instructors are Augusta Jordan, Carrie Goodrich, Michelle Johnson, Lenny Shepard, and Megan Gray. The director is Susan Combs.
This is a pretty impressive group. The Living Bible Museum is Ohio's only life-size wax museum. They're presenting this float as a reminder of God's great love for his people and his soon return. The Living Bible Museum has recently opened their third life-size wax museum entitled Museum of Christian Martyrs.
Wadsworth Rittman Hospital, community health care facility and one of the area's largest employers. Its medical staff is made up of more than 180 specialists representing more than 30 medical specialties, from family practice and internal medicine to other specialties ranging from allergy and asthma to urology. Wadsworth Rittman Hospital services include 24-hour emergency medical care, inpatient care, ambulatory surgery, obstetrics, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, healthy benefits, occupational health services, home health care, and a physical rehab center. There is a hospital bus that will take patients on outings, and for those in the hospital service area who need transportation to the hospital for their health care appointments. That was a mouthful.
That said it all. That is a great service. I do want to mention that the fact that they now have this bus that will take people to healthcare appointments is a great service to people, because as we all know, transportation continues to be difficult, even though we have a good Medina County transit system now, but there's just so much they can handle, and this is very helpful to many people. Looks to me like there must be a lot of candy flying through the air here. And this is Ritzman Natural Health Pharmacy. Ritzman's is celebrating you, the customer. They thank you for your business, and they want to remind you that their commitment is service beyond the commonplace. This year, they're putting on the Ritz just for you. Dave Tenley, pharmacist, and Sue Goes, retail manager. I think she's having a good time. She doesn't have to walk the whole way. She can ride the running board there. That's a good-looking float.
Okay. Wadsworth Hunt Club. The Wadsworth Hunt Club not only helps the community, but they also have a yearly fish fry for members to honor those who go beyond the call of duty.
Okay, now you're going to see the Jazzercisers, John. Jazzercise was created by Judy Shepard Missett, and it's the world's leading dance fitness program. Each 60-minute class offers a blend of jazz, dance, and exercise science choreographed to today's hottest music, including top 40 country, funk, and classics. They combine a great cardiovascular workout with resistance training and stretching that will increase your muscle tone. It'll help your flexibility, balance, strength, and endurance. There are 14 classes each week. They're held at the Firm Fitness Center in Great Oaks Plaza. The instructors are A.J. Neely, Beth Stein, Colleen Herndon, and Janine Berger. And they're going to give us a little demonstration here of what it's all about. If it's as much fun as they make it look like it is, everybody should want to do it.
Applebee's. Chris Ream, general manager, would like to welcome you to Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. Our happy hour is back and better than ever, and Monday night is steak night. So bring in the entire family after the parade. Join us for casual dining, spirits, and fun. We'll see you there.
Now we have the folks from Hilliard Mullaney Funeral Home. They're celebrating 100 years of service to Wadsworth. And it looks to me like they have a drum and bagpipe corps ready to entertain us. This is the 87th Pipe and Drum Band from Cleveland. Here are some folks representing the Ohio Special Olympics State Games. And this is supported by the Masons.
National Lodge number 568, free and accepted Masons. That's in Barberton.
Yeah.
Jacanello Concrete Construction Incorporated, Been in business for over 35 years. The skilled expertise of all the various jobs they have completed illustrates the kind of workmanship and skill Jack Anello Concrete Construction Company has. Our employees are Steve Shriver, Dan Abick, Richard Blatter, Bob Rainier, Bill Alexander, and Mark Wenchel.
Here's the Wadsworth Masonic Lodge, 385. Masons across America have donated millions for the betterment of our country. This is the world's oldest and largest fraternal organization. The Masonic Lodge helps men improve themselves in society.
Sugar Daddies, Custard and Grinders.
They took that Chuckwood's ice cream.
What does that mean?
I don't know. They're not throwing ice cream cones though, so we're out of luck.
The Norton Lions. They're advertising the Loyal Oak Cider Festival on September 28th and 29th.
Well, that's something to look forward, but we don't want to rush the summer.
No, summer officially doesn't start till Friday.
Right. And so let's keep summer as long as we can. Right?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Everybody is. Next, we're going to be seeing the Native American Indian and Veterans Center float. These folks represent the Native American folks in this area, and they have drums, singers, and dancers.
Speaking of Indians, what's the update in the truck on the tribe game? Medina County Health Department serves the entire county, often known for their free blood pressure checks and childhood immunizations for a $3 donation. The 4 divisions of the health department are administration, serving birth and death certificates, environmental health, nursing, and WIC. There they are from the health department. And look at that, this unit here. Look at that thing.
That is fabulous.
Patty. Look at that thing. Visiting Nurse Equipment and Supplies is a home medical equipment company that has served Wadsworth and the greater Akron community for 18 years. They provide home oxygen services, beds, wheelchairs, bathroom equipment, and other items to meet all of your needs. Give them a call or tell your physician to ask for VNSES. There's Sheriff Taylor.
Well, this is a 1962 Ford Galaxy. It's been restored by Backer Funeral Home. It's an exact replica of the official Mayberry squad car used by Sheriff Andy Taylor and Deputy Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show.
Love it.
Backer Funeral Home is proud to be a part of the Wadsworth community and hopes you've enjoyed seeing a part of Mayberry in your own hometown.
Over the years, Medina Corvette Club has enjoyed participating in the Blue Tip Parade. The club currently is comprised of 30 members with Corvettes from mid-year through late models.
I'm sure there are lots of folks who will enjoy seeing this.
Holmesbrook Ace Hardware, located right in downtown Wadsworth, inside the Ritzman building. Something for everyone. Everything from the usual nuts and bolts to giftware like candles, baskets, flags, to hard to find items, like washboards, canning jars, oil lamps, etc. Everyone should stop in and take a look.
It is a very fun place to go in and just browse around, I have to say. Now we're going to see Pinnacle Gymnastics, which is located at 900 Medina Road. It opened in 1998. Pinnacle starts children at 18 months, and they can continue as far as your gymnast wants to go. Join Pinnacle in their 9,800 square foot facility on Route 18 and watch your child flip to success. I don't know if we're going to see any of these little folks flipping, but I think so. I think there's some doing cartwheels and other gymnastic things here. So as they go by us, we'll see. I bet there'll be a lot of children along the way who will be trying to copy all this stuff.
It's one of those don't try this at home things.
Right.
At least for me.
It's when your insurance kicks in, your health care insurance kicks in. Broken arm. Mention from Pinnacle Gymnastics, if you missed that on the side of the truck, it says mention you saw us at the Blue Tip and receive a complimentary class. So you could let your children try it out and see how they like it. Okay, now we're seeing Alter Pet. This group rescues pets for adoption and offers low-cost spay and neuter for low-income pet owners. Stop by to see the pets after the parade, pet a pooch, and find out about their services.
Wadsworth Towing, 24-hour service, and AAA.
Here's a motorcycle with a sidecar. I'm not exactly sure, there's no sign, but I think this all represents Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle Company. The owner is John Bova, and he specializes in vintage motorcycles, Kawasaki, Honda, Harley Davidson. Stop in to see him. Here's Valley View Towing, and I think what we're looking at right now is Rolling Thunder Incorporated. Well, now we're seeing Valley View Towing, but we were seeing Rolling Thunder Ohio Chapter 8. It's a non-profit organization whose major function is to publicize the POWMIA issue and to educate the public that many American prisoners of war were left behind. They also help disabled and homeless veterans. Hey, John, want to learn how to drive a truck? Here we go, Hamrick Driving School. Well, maybe the military vehicle
was the Ohio Army National Guard, I think. Well, at any rate, there's Hamrick Truck Driving School.
You too can learn to drive a truck. They're located on Route 18 in Medina.
Now we're about to take a look at Nina King, winner of the Miss AM Co-ed Junior Teen Hostess title and Miss Ohio Junior Teen Hostess title. She's a contestant for this year's Miss Wadsworth pageant. Nina is a current 9th grade student at Wadsworth, and her proud parents are William and Randy King of Wadsworth. Wadsworth Running Club. Local organization consists of running enthusiasts of all age levels and running abilities. The club meets monthly on the first Monday at 7 a.m. at Steiner Youth Center. Club activities include group workouts, a summer picnic, holiday gathering, and sponsorship, and organizers of the 4 Mile Classic, which is scholarship money for the Wadsworth High Track and Cross Country programs for the past 20 years.
Good going, John. You've squeezed all that in. Now here's the Chippewa Valley Bank. It's a full-service community bank with 8 offices located in Medina, Wayne, and Stark counties. They offer solutions, not problems.
Pigs at 7. Whatever. Group of friends who met monthly at various locations. Kelly, Angela, Debbie, Allison, Cheryl, Debbie, Sue, and Lori. Our group of friends who meet monthly at various locations for food, fun, and games. Through thick and thin, we play to win. Huh. Okay, the Wise Thrift Shop float is coming up. They've been a part of the community for 50 years. Sponsored by the Wadsworth Home Youth and School Organization, the shop offers family fashions, small household goods, toys, used books, and collectible knickknacks. Profits benefit Wadsworth school children. And the float riders are Chris Claypool, representing the 50s, Michelle Sarah, representing the 60s, Julie Saunders representing the 70s, Lara Wilson representing the 80s, and Beth Gunther is representing today. The vehicle is owned by the Schaefer family and is being driven by Alan Schaefer.
This is EHB Productions. They're dedicated to recording and promoting local musicians, such as 3 Miles Up, one of Northeastern Ohio's most creative bands.
That's a real short song on the second disc.
It's all drums.
Whoa! This is fun. You guys have to come up and try this. I'm telling you, it's like surfing, man. This is great. Yeah! We're going to, man.
Hey, can I try it?
Here we go.
Let's all go up.
Here's Artistic Styles and Files. This is a beauty salon supporting the Blue Tip. They're a full-service salon. Call any day for an appointment.
Medina County Home thanks you. Good to see the voters come out in support of the Medina County Home.
Very good.
Wadsworth Electric Department truck. Not much else to say about that.
Except that we're very fortunate to have folks who keep the power on for everything we do at relatively low cost.
Some more fire trucks that are way off track, being near the end of the line here. That was back towards the middle. Must have got here late and they just kind of threw them in wherever.
I guess. Well, this one had to come from Chatham. That's pretty good. Very nice of them to come.
Now coming up here is the City of Wadsworth Sanitation Department. One of their new automated garbage pickup trucks. You can see the yellow portion there is the arm that picks up that new garbage can that's been distributed to you, everyone in the community, and takes one guy to operate that thing. And
so far, so good. It's picked up mine the last couple of weeks. But truthfully, they come in the middle of the night, so I haven't had the opportunity to see what the actual truck looks like.
I haven't seen it, but I've sure heard it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, I sleep right through that.
Okay, Domino's under new ownership, working hard to be your #1 choice for pizza again. And that guy is not representing Domino's there.
His t-shirt says Untamed. I have no idea what that means, but he's having a good time.
Okay, Jim Silchuk is pulling the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life members. Relay for Life is a 24-hour event that will be held July 12th and 13th from 2 p.m. through 2 p.m. This enthusiastic fundraiser includes people from the entire community who come together to help fight cancer. The event is full of food, entertainment, and fun. If you are a cancer survivor, come join us in the opening ceremony to walk the survivor lap Friday at 5. If you'd like to honor those who have cancer or remember those that did have cancer, you may purchase a luminary for our candle lighting ceremony. It's about a community that takes up the fight. Come join them and help battle cancer. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Project Manager at 330-865-1200.
Here are the folks from Medina and Wadsworth Vision Center. They provide quality, full-service eye care, including comprehensive exams, glasses, and contact lenses. They have a special interest in pediatric vision and vision as it relates to learning. Laser vision correction is also offered.
Passing by was John Lon, running for juvenile probate judge in November. He's riding in that 1931 Ford Model A, and that car is owned by Gerald Loomis of Granger Township. And that log cabin you saw in this pickup truck here, that's pillar to post professional home inspection serving Medina, Wayne, and Western Summit County. They visually check for more than 1,600 items to assist you to know everything you can about the home before you agree to buy. This knowledge will help you make informed decisions during the purchase and will provide you with the information you need for any repairs or maintenance your new home may require. Their professionally trained inspectors will inspect your future home from top to bottom. Abbey Dance Center in Barberton, Ohio.
Starting its 16th year, their competition dancers have been national champions for 10 years, and they teach ages 3 through adult.
Pettit's Auto Wash and Lube Center. Grand opening is in July at 1234 High Street.
That's a pretty good address, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Won't forget that one. I didn't know that High Street addresses had 4 numbers.
Up in the
up
end.
it that way.
Yeah.
They're having. Okay, I see.
This is up north
I'm
of
thinking of the Pettit's that's right here on the square, pretty much.
North of
Hoax
Clark's Corners.
Lawn Care went by there. They're serving the area since 1996. They offer free estimate and senior citizen discounts. Fashion Bug.
Here come the folks from Fashion Bug at Great Oaks Plaza. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday, 11 to 5 p.m. Stop in to see all the ladies for all your fashion needs.
Dean Holman, he's been Medina County prosecutor since 1989. There's Dean.
Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls from the prosecutor. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls. Where are they?
Here are the folks from Creekside Animal Clinic. They're located on Wadsworth Road on the corner of Medina Line. The employees are Dr. Messner, Dr. Trokey, Carol Kleckner, Lee Flath, Mary Searinger, Ruthie Ake, Michelle Maxwell, and Jenny White.
When you were asking me about that gentleman's shirt that said Untamed,
Oh, yes.
well, he was ahead a little bit in the parade lineup, because now our notes are telling us that was perfect picture photography in that black vehicle there. class of 2003. Portrait studio, no sitting fee. Get the perfect picture at the perfect price at Perfect Picture Photography. Anyways, that Untamed was a customized bicycle. That's what that stuff meant.
Customized bicycle weighing 125 pounds.
Huh.
With directional lights, automatic brake lights, and 160-watt sound system. I think we didn't really get a good enough look at that, or unfortunately, we didn't understand what it was all about.
Here comes Pat Geisman, Commissioner of Medina County. First female commissioner, elected in 1992. There she is. She's currently serving her third term. Judge Lynn Slaby, presiding judge of the 9th District Court of Appeals. Evelyn Sizz, running for Medina County Auditor. Wallace Lincoln Mercury of Barberton, just a short drive away, serving the Tri-County area since 1954.
Lincolns have taken on a new look, haven't they?
Thomas Mason, Democratic candidate for Ohio House District 97, behind them. There he is.
There we go.
The Floor Store coming soon to Wadsworth. They're going to be right across the street here at the old Sherwin-Williams building.
This is the Kiefer Equipment Company. James and J.J. Kiefer own and operate Kiefer Equipment and have been in business since 1994. John Resch is the service manager.
So, interesting looking machines here.
They look like they're having a good time. Here's John Deere 4020, the Deere of Freedom, and American Family Insurance. It's driven by owner Melvin Marr. Melvin Mark is from West Salem, Ohio.
Structure Personnel, full-service staffing company in the Wadsworth area, providing temporary to hire and executive placement to the Northeast Ohio area. Structure today, success tomorrow, your career choice. Let's see. Barberton chapter of Red Hat Society is one chapter of over 200 all over the U.S. in the white truck right there. The society came about as a result of a few women deciding to meet middle age with humor. Chapters have no official purpose and no responsibilities unless the group decides on it. Tropical Tan and Fitness. Proud to announce Tanning and Fitness is finally together and centrally located at 130 South Lyman Street. Judge Mary Kovac. Judge Kovac is a judge in Medina County in the Domestic Relations Court. And that's her on the back there. We're nearing the end here of 30th anniversary of the Blue Tip Festival Parade. Things kind of went out of whack there at the end, didn't they? At least by our listing of entries.
I did want, now that the John Deere tractor is out of earshot, it was pretty noisy, but I did want to finish telling about that because Mr. Mark had completely restored that tractor. It took 2 years and 2,800 hours to complete, and he presents it in shows and tractor pulls in Northeast Ohio. And they were pulling the float for American Family Insurance, Fred Van Pelt Insurance Agency. Well, now we have a Hummer here in front of us, but who they represent, we don't know. We don't have any.
Here is on the horseback is the Buckskin Riders Cavalieros. The Buckskin Riders are a group of neighbors and friends who ride saddle horses together. I'm guessing that's who that is. We've got some more horses coming up, but that tells you it's the